We're here on the DVC stand, and David Clark's going to tell us a little bit about why DVC are at the Broadcast Video Expo.
Oh, well, we've been here for many years. We come here every year. Obviously, we specialise in doing computer editing systems and cameras and network video and that sort of thing. And it's always a good place to meet customers. It's always a good place to get feedback and obviously hopefully sell stuff.
So I'm reporting on different things which are aimed specifically at the videography side of the market.
Yeah.
What do you think is hot for the videographer at the moment?
I mean, the big thing that everybody's talking about is 4K video. So there's a lot of stuff coming along on 4K. I mean, we have our own 4K system here. We've got 4K Blackmagic camera on the stand. I've had people asking me about the new Panasonic GH4 with the 4K on that as well. So that's the biggest thing probably at the show that people have been talking about. Obviously everybody's also interested in what the latest is in editing programs and that sort of thing. We're always big fans of Grass Valley Edius, which we have been for many, many years, and we've got a lot of people switching to that now. Quite a lot of our customer base actually doesn't like the subscription model from Premiere, so they're switching to Edius because of that. We've got other people just doing it because it's nice and stable and reliable, basically. But you know, obviously we're still doing Premiere, we're still doing Avid and Vegas as well. But yeah, basically people are wanting to know what's the latest in video, what can they change to, you know, how can they get the best out of their machines, and also what is all this fuss about 4K?
I mean, one of the things I'm always a fan of is specialist system builders like yourself. In a world where people are getting pushed all these sort of turnkey systems and pre-built systems, what do your customers sort of come to you for? What is it that's special about a DVC system?
Well, we do a lot of testing on them, so we have to spend a lot of time choosing particular motherboards, testing out various things. I mean, myself and tech guys, we actually help out on various forums. One of my guys is on the Blackmagic forum all the time, helping out there. It's just we do a lot of effort in making sure it all works properly. And because we also make our own stuff, I mean, the last thing I did was filmed on Blackmagic cameras as a drama in a studio, which is going to be up on YouTube soon. We actually use the stuff properly, so we come across the kind of problems everybody else gets. And so if you've got a problem, and you're always going to have a problem, because video editing, no matter how much they change it, there's so much in it, there's always going to be something that's gone wrong. We've probably come across it, or if we haven't come across it, we can test it out and work out what the thing is. Whereas if you go to a regular sort of computer supplier, they'll say, well, it plays a piece of video, isn't that all right? And they just won't know what you're talking about. Oh, sorry, my RS422 deck control doesn't work. What? I mean, that's why you come to a specialist. And we've been going for donkey's years. We've got a large, loyal customer base. So one of the things I do at the show is just come and talk to the regular customers, and it's always nice to just come up and say, hey, I've got the system, it works brilliantly. Well, hey, thank you very much. That's always very good. But, it's just you get a feedback from what people are saying about it and how they're getting on with their systems. But yeah, they're coming to us because of the specialist help and a computer that basically works. Or if it doesn't work, we've said it works perfectly for what they're going to use it for, so we have to fix it. We can't blame it on, oh, you've put the wrong graphics card driver on, or you've done this, or you've done that. We've said it works for video, and that's what we've been doing ever since we started, and that's why we've still got a business.
I've recently reviewed the Viz Title 2.5, the latest version of Viz Title. That's on my blog and also going out into the IVs magazine. How have you found the new developments of that, where it can be now used with Premiere and Avid?
I mean, it makes total sense to use it in Edius because, it's by far and away the best animated titling program that you can get for Edius. I still think if you're using it with Premiere or Avid, even though there's lots of other options in there, that it's worth using with those programs as well. Because, particularly if you're using it with Premiere, the obvious thing is you'll probably have After Effects. You probably paid the rental to go on the Creative Cloud, and you've got After Effects, which can do a lot of what Viz Title does, but it's not as easy, and it doesn't work as a plugin, and it's not as real time. So, for a Premiere user, I'd go for Viz Title because of that. I can just do a ton of stuff with it without a lot of hassle. It's the same for Avid. It has various options. When you buy an Avid, you've got lots of stuff with it that does animated titles, but again, it does some of the things that they don't, and some of it does easier. So yeah, basically it's a good titling program for all of them. I think it's a no-brainer for Edius. I really think every Edius user should get it. For a Premiere user, they should try out the trial, see how they get on with it. Visit the website where we've got a lot of free videos that explain how to get on with it, and then have a go, and then hopefully come back to us and buy it.
So if somebody wants to find out more about DVC systems and the various training packages you do and software and solutions and whole editing systems, where do they find it?
Oh, well, the easiest place is to go to the website.
Which is?
It's dvc.uk.com.
That's on the screen right now.
Not .co.uk, because we still can't get hold of that, which
Right.
is not, it sucks, but anyway. But dvc.uk.com. There you'll find information on everything. I've written a lot of stuff on there which is effectively reviews of different programs. There's a big comparison between Edius and Premiere and Avid and what the pros and cons are. Lots of information on VizTitle. There's also an awful lot of free videos that I've put up there which I've made. I do a lot of tutorial videos which we charge for, but I put a lot of free ones up there. They're also on our YouTube channel. We've just started up a Facebook channel, which is the idea is just to help people out effectively. You can ring us up. Good old-fashioned speak to a person on the phone, 01273205700. And I always find that, I didn't put an answer machine on it for a start with press 1 for this, because I think I want to speak to a person. I've got a complicated question, so ringing us up is always a very good option. Obviously emailing us, which is sales@dvc.uk.com. Basically get in contact with us, tell us what your problems are. We don't try and flog you the most expensive system possible. We try and find out what you want and then flog you something that will work for you. It's what we've been doing ever since we started, and sometimes it means somebody says, I want to buy a Jules Eon system which is going to cost me $5,000, and we say, this $3,000 system will do the job, and maybe we didn't get the $5,000 sale, we got the $3,000 sale, but they'll come back later on and they'll be happy with us and they'll pass us on to the friends. So that's what we do.
Brilliant. Just to reiterate, go to David's website, DVC website, because there is tons of really useful information. The one thing that these guys, as he said, have been about is about sharing information and expertise and making sure people get the right system. So thanks very much, David. Hope you have a really good show.
Thanks a lot.
And look forward to speaking to you again soon.
Cheers then.
Cheers. Bye-bye.